Hey guys, my pleasure to welcome you to another episode of Crypto Casual. I'm your host Chuck, your esoteric crypto coach. I've been coaching people in health, wealth, and love for over 30, 40 years. I forget the count now, but it's been a while. And then for me, when cryptocurrency came around, it was a perfect marriage in helping people understand finances and world finance. Now, I'm not an expert at world finance. I'm not a financial manager. I've just observed and studied finances and the economic systems in addition to many, many other things. And with that, it gave me a unique perspective. Cryptocurrencies gave me a better and unique perspective on understanding the macroeconomics of the world. So, this channel is all about bringing you an esoteric perspective of the economic systems that are out there. So, we're basically combining spirituality and finance together. And that community that I have created over the years is basically an ESO crypto community. It's like-minded individuals that we aren't here to divide one another. We're here to educate one another and support one another. All right, so today's theme, if you will, is BTC is a beautiful melody. And what do we mean by that? Well, we'll get into it. BTC for me is a binary transmittable consciousness. The BTC is the consciousness. This is this consciousness 2.0, and what I'm calling Homo Illuminus means our cells are vibrating at a faster frequency. We are receiving information faster than we did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 100 years ago. And the responsibility is to harness that new, faster frequency and put it into something that's useful, of servitude that helps other people, as well as to better ourselves. Cool? Alright guys, so basically this channel is, I'm just here to serve you. We're going to learn how to grow a simple and rich life, to become successfully better through personal growth frameworks and understanding financial and life strategies. If you don't have a strategy about your finances or your health or your love, and then you can be living in a stream of chaos. And if that's what you like, go for it. I like a little bit of chaos, a little bit of disorder, and a lot of bit of organization. So I like them all. So basically, we're going to understand that we are an esoteric trinity. We are the cosmic fire, electricity, ones and zeros, binary code. We are the Bitcoin and the holistic view. For those who are here for the first time, those who have been here before, you know my format. You can go ahead and skip forward. But if you haven't, my chart, we give the chart of the day, patterns of the day, look at the crypto prices, and then we get into some news definition. Then we start talking a little bit about the behavioral framework, which in direct and indirect ways will help you become a better financial responsible person. But before we get that, guys, do me a big favor. We got to tickle that robot, that AI that likes it when you hit the like button. The robot doesn't know that it's like, it just receives electrical pulses when you hit that like button. And that button will help, in addition to ringing the bells, that notification bell. Guys, if you want to keep getting this information, ring, 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 ring that bell. And subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. I need your help to get there. And that way we can continue doing this channel. Charts, picks, and patterns of the day, or patterns and picks of the day, however you want to look at it. So let's go on to the pattern of the day. There we go. We got a lot of action happening. We've been on this sideways channel for a while, and we're still in that sideways channel, but we do have other patterns within that. If you notice, we're just going up, down, up, down, up. We can't hit that 50. This red line here is 50,000 for me. It's an indicator. But if you also look closely, we're developing a good hidden shoulders. If it continues on, which is shoulder, head, and if it keeps forming, we'll hit a shoulder and then we'll shoot up again. I'm also seeing a new pattern within this pattern, is that it's a triangle. Which we're following down this path here on this green line, and we're getting squeezed in there. So either we're going to bust up or we're going to bust down, and it's anyone's guess at this point. There's a lot of great news happening out there. But at the same time, there's people still trying to do their best to keep the price down. So because they were too late to the party, they want to jump in and get it at a cheaper price. They're going to do whatever they can to steal your Bitcoin. They're going to do, and you know who I'm talking about, the ones who like to govern your minds. And the people who were busy poo-pooing on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. People interfering here. So yeah, so we got a lot of patterns within patterns happening right now. If we break down, we could be hitting this line here, which is around the 43. But we're still holding this line pretty solid. We have support here, a lot of support here, a lot of support here. So right now, what I'm mainly looking at it is this triangle that we're in, and that triangle can go up or down. We are hitting it, that top of that triangle a lot, so the more we hit it, the weaker it gets. And my percentage is that I think we'll go up about 80% that will go up and hit this 50, and then we'll deal with that resistance at the 50,000 again. If we bust through, I think we'll hit 54, 56,000. Cool. All right. Then we can look at the prices here. On the 24 hours, we have a few up. Ether's up again. Actually, this is don't worry about that. That's the Bybit. If you want a margin trade and all that good stuff, Bybit is what I use with a lot of other ones. VMX, I'm not really promoting that or pushing that because you can lose a lot of money. So just hold off until you understand that world really good. So my pick of the day is actually going to be not a cryptocurrency per se, but here we go. It is a NFT. So my pick of the day is an NFT and a non-fungible token. We've talked about these before. If you need to go look at other videos or look up someone else's video or just look at what NFTs are, they're just non-fungible tokens where we trade our money and we get some sort of artwork, concert tickets, records, access to a lot of different things. So basically, I'm looking at this one. It just came on sale yesterday, so I'm minting some of them. The Crypto Rastas. So I enjoy that style of music. Being a Florida boy for a while, we were influenced by a lot of that music. But a lot of the legends within the industry of reggae music are coming together. And again, I like ones that I can programs and NFTs that I can support that help the community. And this is one of those that definitely helped the community. The One Love, which was Bob Marley and a few of the other guys that came together to help their community to get them out of poverty. So anything that can get people out of poverty, I am there. So if you want to, go to the Crypto Rastas. It's actually cryptorastas.com, and you can go ahead and mint some of these. And these can go up in value. It's like any other cryptocurrency. It's speculative. There's no guarantee. And again, do your own research. It's up to you to be responsible for your actions, your thoughts. I'm not your guru. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just showing you what I'm into and what I like. Cool, but that's my pick of the day. And I'll be giving you more NFT picks of the day. I've studied the NFTs for a while, and I'm sort of engaging in those right now. News and definition. Let's see. Here we go. The IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, and I'll give you that definition here in a minute. They're deeply concerned about countries making BTC legal tender because we already have countries like El Salvador and a few others. So basically, these guys are scared. Simply put it, their hold on the dollar is weakening because more and more countries, Saudi Arabia, Russia, North Korea, China, and more countries are getting away from the dollar because we have used the dollar as a weapon and to embargo people from their livelihoods. And again, I'm not being political. I'm just looking at this from a human standpoint. No one should be starving another human in my world. Yours can be totally different, but Basically, in one sense, the IMF is in one sense saying they support this, but they think it's just highly too energy consuming. It's bad for the environment. That's their old argument still right now. It used to be about laundering money. They haven't had that narrative in a while. But again, they are, by this article, you can read it. And it was one of their posts that they put out, and their post was a lot longer, but this gave you can read this article and gives you the nuts and bolts, the nutshell of it all. And basically, the IMF is just concerned about countries using other cryptocurrencies as legal tender, because it does put a dampening on their money, which is SDRs. So yeah, read this article. It's a good article, and so to help us understand who is the IMF, it's the International Monetary Fund. It's an international organization that promotes global economic growth and financial stability, encourages international trade, and reduces poverty. That right there, for me, is just funny, because El Salvador, 70% of their people are in poverty. Many countries around the world are in poverty, and I haven't seen the IMF do much for any of these countries. And because they haven't done much for these countries, they're taking control of their own financial state and going to things that are going to give them sovereignty, if you will. And the IMF, they have their special drawing rights, like we talked about, their SDRs. That's their monetary reserve system. So you have their system, then you have the Fed, which is producing their money. So you have all these monies that are tied to a whole bunch of things that aren't backed by anything really other than by confidence. But Bitcoin's backed by the computer power and millions of computers and nodes and all that good stuff that keep it running. But anyway, the IMF came about during the Bretton Woods Agreement, which intended to encourage international financial cooperation by introducing a system of convertible currencies and fixed exchange rates. Basically, they rigged the system, and it keeps the rich rich and the poor poor. I have nothing against the poor or the rich. I'm just giving you the information, guys. So cool. Hopefully that helped you there. Let's go into our esoteric thought of the day now. All right, BTC is a beautiful melody and a harmonic thought. So when you think BTC, it's actually, when you say BTC, if you are of the enlightenment of the new consciousness, it brings harmony. For others, it brings discord because they have yet to open up to what this BTC actually represents, which is freedom. And a lot of people who have been enslaved don't know how to be or act when they are released from slavery. So anywho, BTC and cryptocurrencies are the key to getting this harmony, this harmonic lifestyle, this simple lifestyle. And when I'm talking about a key here, it does unlock. It's not a physical key, it's a harmonic key, a frequency. And this frequency will unlock the cosmic and earthly treasures. And when you free yourself from the consciousness by making a choice to get out of their systems and come into your own, you'll see that there is freedom all around you, but it's up to you to act on that freedom. So frequency is a pace at which one focuses or which energy travels. Right? When you take a rope, a jump rope or something, and you flip it back and forth, and the faster you do it, that's a frequency. It's how many wavelengths can go per a determined distance in a timeline. So frequency is just a pace at which one focuses. So if your focus is on freedom, you're going to have harmony. Right? The struggles, there are struggles, but the struggle for harmony is better than discord. Look for the harmonic signs in your life, guys. When you start opening up and you get into cryptocurrencies or other things in life that support your cause, that support you and your ascendancy, look for those signs because they'll pop up all around you. It'll tell you when to move or when to get out of something or into something, or to look into cryptocurrency that says, hey, this coin is called Harmony. And again, I'm not promoting any coin, but there's a Harmony coin and a Harmony network and all this type of stuff. But just look, it'll lead you, your own consciousness and energy and electromagnetism will lead you to the things that they're nuggets in the road, and it's up to you to pick up that nugget and understand that nugget and keep following it. And it's the BTC digital gold nugget here, guys. So look for those harmonic signs, the sine waves, which turn into what we call maybe metaphysical sign. and then it's a song in your heart, guys. We want to keep harmony. If you're disharmonic, well, ask yourself why. So what I want you to do is see yourself 5 years from now in the same mindset you are right now, right? With all your issues, challenges, whatever that may be, insecurities, love. See yourself 5 years from now in the same mindset you are right now, even watching this video. And does that state of mind feel harmonic or disharmonic? And so you have to ask yourself, because in 5 years, if you don't change, it's still going to be the same state of mind. And if you feel great about that, then you're on the path to riches and treasures. And one of the things that keeps us from seeing and experiencing the riches and our treasures from our freedom is impatience. We want things now. We've conditioned our societies to get it now, instantly. We can walk on any street corner and get whatever we want. We can go online and get it and have it here in a day or 2 days or whatever that is. Instant gratification, satisfaction. And so what that's done is conditioned us to thinking way ahead in the future, right, to the present moment. And so we cannot receive the presence in the present moment or the treasures if we're impatient about opening up and being and receiving. So impatience is being in a hurry of the future. The only place you can ever be, guys, we talked about it yesterday, is right here. That's it. And what's your state of mind right here, right now? And that's who you're going to be 5 minutes from now, 2 minutes from now, 5 years from now. So again, most of us live life based upon what others may think. If we feel that we are being judged, that we walk on eggshells around other people, it's because you yourself are judging yourself. And you're just projecting that on somebody else. So of course when they speak, you immediately think that they're judging you. Right? And then we talked about it yesterday, you become angry, defensive. Right? Your heart becomes closed, and then therefore you can't see, and your key will no longer fit in that lock. All right, so basically understand that we have no control of what people think of us when we are gone. So the same way I can't control anyone, how they think of me when I'm gone, I can't control anyone's thoughts of me while I'm here. So if we understand that everyone's thoughts are just opinions, everyone's thoughts are harmonic or disharmonic to you, and that's your interpretation of harmonic or disharmonic. So if you don't like what you're feeling, then feel within yourself and be honest with yourself and ask, why are you judging yourself? Why are you looking at yourself in a less light, in a disharmonic light? So when we stop trying to fix our environment, try to stop fixing people around us, we become more patient, right? Because you can't fix anything around here. We can fix a bike, we can fix a toilet, but we cannot fix, because with that mentality, we immediately are trying to fix because we think something's broken. I don't look at life that anything is broken. We're just always redoing and doing and recycling. And we're going to keep recycling until we get a better result. One that is harmonic with us, again, to continue to use that word. All right? So we want to, your heart song is your soul's frequency. All right? And your soul's frequency should be leading your decision making. Decide on the ions, which is just energy and a frequency and a wavelength. It's just we want to harmonize with that. And if you aren't harmonizing with your own intuition, then you're in a disharmonic state, right? Which goes back to being impatient because you're expecting something from the future and you're expecting stuff from other people. So basically, if you make mistakes in your life, one mistake, if you will, a mistake happens once, right? Same mistake is a choice. So if you repeat that same one, that's fully on you, right? We're all going to make mistakes, and for me, mistakes are just mistakes, right? Or a movie production, the actor does something and it doesn't work, it's a mistake, they do another take 45. So we can look at ourselves and look at how we are taking action, and if that action step is not in harmony with our soul's song or our soul's purpose or our soul's frequency, then it's not yours. It's probably because you're either out too far in the future or you're worried about what other people are thinking about you, when you should be thinking about yourself. So how do you want to be remembered as, guys? So however you want to be remembered when you're gone, start being that now. And that's what will be a winning solution to your soul, which is just the ions of your soul as a soul solution or solution. Right, so this is an opportunity. We talked yesterday about envision your best possible you. the best possible outcome, the best possible scenario. Well, today it's about be the best possible you. We talked about envision it. Now today's about being that. So go out. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. Check within yourself. How's the harmony within? How's your internal representation, right? Because whenever you go out in the world, that's going to be who people see you are is who you see yourself to be. Cool? I know we'll rush this through today. It's a little boring, but that's okay. I want you to be the best you can be. I normally walking around talking and excited and really hyper, but I'm trying to be a little more calmer, slower, because I can go really fast in information. So hopefully you let me know in the comments below if you like the speed at which I'm going, or if you like it faster or slower. Today's book, The Third Eye, by Lobsang Rampa. And this guy, he moved at 7 years old. He has special abilities. Moved into a lamasery and trained under different monks. And he became a mystic and other stuff. But it's all about understanding your powers within. So it's an older book, but I really enjoyed it when I read it, and I often read it time and time again. But I definitely encourage reading this book. It should be on Amazon. I didn't check, but I'm sure you can pick one up. Alright guys, that's about it for today. I really appreciate you hanging in there with me. It's my pleasure to keep bringing these videos to you, and just let me know, comment down below, and definitely like, subscribe, and ring the bell, guys, and then that way you get my latest updates, my latest videos to help you become the best you. Alright, that does it for today. I definitely wish you the best, and always remember guys, stay casual.